in the category Women over 67 kilograms. In the blue, from Serbia, Mandic Milica.
Well, here she comes, Milica Mandic, the Olympic champion. Back in London, made that history. Also grabbed the World Championship title in Muju in Korea. That big win against Bianca Walton, and she's on form now, Stephen.
Yep, absolutely. I think with a quality game plan here, Milica and Dragan can be walking away with 2 gold medals from a Grand Prix final, which is huge for any coach.
Yeah, huge opportunities for any coach, and huge opportunities now, as you say, for Team Serbia. But a huge challenge indeed in the red corner. All in the red corner, the waving and smiling Shuyin, hand in hand with the young mascot. Will she get her hands on a gold in this one? Well, all the previous finals has been against Bianca Walton, controversy at the World Championships, a couple of wins back-to-back in Tokyo and Sofia. She's on form as Shuyin, and she's on track for a possible double Olympic Championship title come Tokyo. But the eyes down look in as we see President Dr. Chung Won-cho just taking his photographs of the fighters as the dignitaries gather, ready for the big moments. And it is a big moment between these two, Stephen. In terms of the tail of the tape, as you can see, Shuyin, the taller of the two. But that will matter little because Milica Mandic, she showed that control of the ring.
Absolutely, she puts on a clinic whenever it comes to not only ring management but movement and dealing with spacing with the other against another fighter, as she showed against Bianca yesterday. Bianca's no joke. There's a reason she's as successful as she is. So that not only was that a huge win, it gives her that confidence going into this match.
And as we go into this match, under the watchful eye of Barbara Marion of Canada, the centre ref, Shuyin, final adjustments, game plans are already in place. Pensive times for the fans here. They've just seen some Russian success. Will it be Serbia? Will it be China? We know that Milica Mandic has an excellent front leg counter to the head, perhaps only bettered by the Chinese fighter in red. So a mirror image of the two at the moment as they try to fake and intimidate. Backline turn and kick there for Shuyin. Good front leg counter from the big fighter in red.
I like Mandic's movement here. We haven't seen a lot of that today. Everybody's just kind of been going straight into the kick. One of the best ways you can deal with a taller fighter is giving that motion, creating just a little bit of a mismatch in the reaction, and that can give the shorter player the opportunity to not only get in but score big points.
Stephen Landon giving us the expert analysis, changing the distance, changing the rhythm, and changing the angle as well. Trying to go round the corner there, Milica Mandic. Barbara Marion separates them, they're back underway. As you say, that fake, plenty evident. And Shuyin probably quite happy with this pace. If there's anything that Milica Mandic could do, it's maybe attack the physical stamina. Easier said than done. No opportunities knocking as yet as we go into the final knockings. 45 to go in the first.
Awesome follow. I like that. She saw the opportunity, she took it. Olympic champ got her arm in the way, like you would expect an Olympic champ to do. She's not going to give up those easy ones, but you still got to take that opportunity. Trying for that front leg, pushing her back towards the boundary, hopefully going to get either a deduction or a headshot there.
As you say there, the Olympic champion both in both corners. Showing the caliber, showing the quality. But as you say, that ability to make them miss. Both fighters just finding their feet literally at this moment. Good movement again from Mandic. A tail of footwork, as you say, from the Serb. Goes with a backline turning kick as we go to the back end of this opening round. And the buzzer will be met with a 0-0 score. And of course, there's no scores on the board, but no shortage of action.
Yeah, absolutely. Both athletes are definitely working for it. I'm curious, because knowing from experience going against those taller players where you're trying to do a lot of extra movement that you might not necessarily be used to, that's fatiguing. And so I'm curious if she can keep up this pace against Zheng the rest of the match. So she's got 2 more rounds. If she can, I think she's got a great opportunity at winning this match, but easier said than done when somebody's swiping at your face and significantly taller than you.
No question about it. And there's no questioning the support of Team Serbia. I'm sure messaging friends and fans at home. And wherever you are at home, we hope you're in good health, surrounded by good people, because you're certainly being treated to some very good taekwondo as we move towards the real business end, not just of this competition, but of this season as well. Women's 49s was won by Tijana Bogdanovic. Men's -80s by Maxim Ramsov. Looking for back-to-back Serbian success is Milica MANDIC. She's in blue. Zheng Shuyin, world and Olympic champion, the taller of the two. Doing well not to buy too many of these motions, too many of these fakes. Nothing fake about the desire of both fighters. Nice movement again from MANDIC.
Yeah, honestly, I like China's idea here. So she saw in that first round a ton of movement. All right, great. I think it's a smart idea to go into this round and go, you know what, test it. She's doing all this movement. Let's see if she actually has an answer when you put pressure on. And so far, it doesn't look like it.
But what it does look like is it's a real stalemate in terms of tactics. Big back leg booked from the Beijing battler. Doesn't score. Almost reaching out, copying the Wu Jingyu style there. Zheng Shuyin measuring the distance, warding off her opponent with that front hand. Who's going to get their hands on the medal? Draganjovic on the left-hand side, the Serbian coach, Guan Jingmin, the corresponding coach from China. What can they do, Stephen, to try and change things up a little bit here?
Well, there's got to be a follow. Right now, they're just kind of going 1-and-1, back and forth. I think what it's going to come down to is who creates the opportunity. Oh, there you go. That's a quick stab. Took advantage of the Serbian trying to move back in. She was trying to avoid that boundary line. Makes sense. I like it, but getting worked back on that huge front leg by China, it's so hard to avoid. She's going to have to follow if she wants to get back in this game.
And follow it we will as she tries to capitalize on that lead a little bit further there. Flick up to the face, well blocked from Milica MANDIC. She escapes there with no real damage done. 2 to the good on the board. And of course, Zheng Shuyin trying to avoid the Gam Johns there. Last 10.
Yep, 10 seconds left. I'm a little bit surprised nobody clicked the button for that punch. I thought that was a pretty solid punch, maybe a little bit more extension, trying to create an opportunity here in this last 4 seconds. You don't want to go into that third round down. You want to create the opportunity where you're nice and even, but it's not the situation it's going to be in, so we got to create some opportunities in this third round.
Yep, opportunity knocks for both fighters, and can they make the difference in this one? The difference between the two, the accuracy from this push kick here, scoring cleanly and scoring simply. But who will be simply the best at the end of this one? Serbia or China, all to fight for. Well, the intensity, the atmosphere building, the coaching relationship so important, as you know yourself, Stephen.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been with my coach for the better part of, 25 years, something like that. So it's one of those things when you've got that synergy with the person that you're always in the foxhole with, it's not only easier to take their advice, but you can almost finish each other's sentences. We almost got it again. Don't worry, we'll get this by the end of the day.
He's doing well, Jeff. He's doing well. So who can do well in this one? Zheng Shuyin has the advantage. Can she style it out in this one? Milica MANDIC doing well to keep her head back there. Nice push again, doesn't score, but just gives Milica MANDIC something to think about. Good counter on the way through.
Yep, she's got to look out for that punch. China, all she has to do is keep her foot up. She's so tall. The biggest threat to her right now is that follow and the punch. If she can just keep her leg up, chamber quick, i.e. get her knee up above the Serbian, she's got a great chance at finishing this match off.
And tries to finish it off with a flourish, creating the Gam jump perhaps. Barbara Marian will indeed give it. Draganjovic just advising, giving some encouragement to hang on in there. remind Zheng Shuyin of who she's up against. This is, of course, a battle of world and Olympic champions. The elite level, change of stance. Back leg turning kick attempted there. Punch on the way through, good counter.
Yep, building that lead, 5-0. Now we're in trouble when you're going against a taller fighter like this, and such a seasoned taller fighter. They're going to take advantage of those opportunities that you give them. And I mean, a 5-0 lead for China with a minute left in this third round. She might be on her way to a gold medal here.
Well, it would be a gold medal to add to the glittering career. Could be a Gamjon given for raising the knee. Yep, Julie is Barbara Marion catching Zheng Shuyin in the act, but Huang Jingmin, the Chinese coach, is going to throw up the card for this one, and perhaps a tactical throw as well. Give yourself a little rest.
Yeah, absolutely. At this point, Zheng, while extremely athletic, she's going against somebody that's arguably more athletic, putting on more pressure. So at this point, when you've got this substantial of a lead and you're playing it this safe, yeah, throw that card up, give your player a little bit of a break, let them catch their breath. That way we can go into this final minute super sharp and take advantage of that lead.
Well, who will be able to take advantage in this one? Can Milica MANDIC summon something up from somewhere? Or will it be Zheng Shuyin capitalizing yet again? She took gold in the last two Grand Prix finals. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good call from Barbara Marion.
Quick review, too. Easy decision by the technical committee, obviously.
Sure that the athletes have something to work on. And of course the 4-point difference with 50 seconds to go in this third and crucial final round. Punch from MANDIC.
Yep, rewarding that punch. She's been going for it a couple of times. It's good that the referees are finally starting to see that. I like it. Still in this game, only down by 3 with 40 seconds left in this gold medal match.
Yeah, one headshot could make a difference either way, of course. As you say, time ticking on the efforts of both. Milica MANDIC slips forward, tries to get one on the board. She duly does.
Yep, I like it. 5-4. China up by 1 at this point.
Well, looking for the Gamjon or the punch on the inside. Putting the pressure on now. Milica MANDIC in blue. Zheng Shuyin picks up the front leg. Can she pick up some points to make it a little bit more comfortable? The time ticking away.
She doesn't have enough time at this point. There's 13 seconds left. She's close to that boundary. She's got to go hard, either try and get that deduction, take an easy point, look for that punch. Oh, huge point. That could have just iced the match. Zheng taking the easy body shot, managing to stay in bounds, narrowly avoiding that headshot.
Silver medal, fought to the absolute finish there, but finishing strongly. Zheng Shuyin, the Olympic champion, and now Grand Prix final champion. And who would bet against her in the Grand Slam in Wuxi in a couple of weeks' time?
Yeah, absolutely. A valiant effort by both players, for sure. It's like all these matches today so far. I mean, you flip a coin and they could have gone the exact opposite.